new Ant-Man movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. Oh boy, we gotta make this good because this is gonna be the kickoff for Phase 5.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
So it's gotta live up to Phase 4, which a lot of people are saying was the most exciting phase yet. Well, so I figure we make this
The
one
most
take place
exciting.
in the quantum realm. That's where small things are. Very small things, sir, and we're gonna have a ton of excitement in this one. Sick.
Okay.
Oh yes, sir. Tons of helmet removals. Don't you worry about that. There's gonna be a lot. What? Helmet removals, sir. Characters are gonna take their helmets off dramatically a shocking number of times. Why? Because that's the coolest thing a person could do. Oh yeah, check this out, sir. Oh my God! Right? Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. Do that again.
Oh my God, what's it gonna be?
Oh, all right, this is gonna be a good movie. Anyway, so Scott's daughter Cassie is older now, and she's built this machine
And
that can send
annoying.
a signal down to the quantum realm. Right. But Janet is like, "Well, you can't be doing that. The quantum realm is dangerous. You can't stop doing that." Wasn't she messing around with quantum stuff with them at the end of the
Thank
last
you.
movie? Hey, shut up! And so suddenly this machine goes nuts, and they all get sucked down in
Thank
the
you.
quantum realm. Oh. Oh my God! Like they go into it. Oh, okay. So wait, what's Janet afraid of down there?
They get
Well,
sucked.
see, she met this guy Kang down there, and she helped him repair this ship of his. Okay. But when they have it all fixed up, and she touches the ship, it gives her all these visions of Kang
This happened
conquering and
before, too.
murdering people. Kind of a weird feature for a ship to have. But then she decided to mess up his ship's power core to make him stuck down there, and she's afraid he could get out. Also, why were they even messing with that stuff? I mean, she must have told them about Kang down there. Well, no, she kept that to herself. Oh, she did? Yeah, in fact, she doesn't tell them until much later in the movie when they've been down there for a while.
Right.
Why? So the movie can happen.
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So anyway, they get separated down there, and Scott and Cassie get captured by some quantum people that live down there. Uh-oh. And so they go up to Scott like, "Are you a spy?" And Cassie's like, "No, he's not a spy. He's my dad." So they're like, "Oh, okay." How does that prove anything? Why couldn't they both be spies? Unclear. And so these folks are scared of Kang because he's been conquering everything. So Cassie's like, "Dad, we gotta stay and help these people." Shouldn't they find their family first? Yeah, but she wants to help because that's her one character trait, and so she
Literally.
gives her dad some crap about that. These could be cannibals or something. They don't know anything about that. Yeah, anyway, then they get
Cannibals.
attacked, so these people are like, "Hey, you led them right to us." Didn't they capture them and bring them there?
Thank you.
They did, yeah. And then Scott and Cassie are gonna get attacked by MODOK. Oh, MODOK, huh? What's his deal? Well, turns out he's Darren Cross. Hey. Who is that? Darren Cross. He was, the generic bad guy from the first movie. He's from the first movie. Yeah, he is. So when he got sent down to the quantum realm at the end of the first movie, he got all messed up, and we're gonna see his tiny little butt. What turned him into this killing machine called MODOK. And what's he like? Well, his head's all stretched out like this. Oh my God, how did you do that? I've been doing Pilates. So anyway, meanwhile, Janet, Hope, and Hank are
Oh
trying
my
to track down
God.
this guy that Janet used to know down in the quantum realm. Who's this guy? Well, his name is Krylar, and we're gonna find out they had a little romantic thing going when she used to live down there. Oh, quantum infidelity is tough. So this guy used to be a good guy,
Quantum
but now he's a
infidelity.
bad guy. Oh no. Yeah, so they steal his ship and escape. Very exciting. And so then Scott is gonna meet Kang, and Kang is gonna be like, "Hey, help me retrieve my ship's core or I'll kill your daughter and make you relive it over and over." Oh my God. Scott's like, "Geez, okay, I'll do it." He doesn't like how that sounds. He doesn't know. So then he is gonna do what Kang asked. Uh-oh. And so then Scott's gonna turn into Giant Man and stomp around yelling, "Our word is our bond." Kind of a strange strategy.
skips
but
so
that might
much.
help. And Cassie's also going to help start an uprising with those quantum people from earlier in the movie. All right, I don't feel like I know those guys, and I'm not
Or care.
super emotionally invested.
At
this
all.
guy with a yellow beam thing for a head is going to die. Oh no, guy with a yellow beam thing for a head.
Oh,
and Cassie's
no.
also going to have to fight
No one
MODOK
cares.
and try to convince him to join their side. Well, it's going to be hard to convince such a bad guy to help out. Actually, it's going to be super easy.
Yes.
Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, she's going to be like, "Don't be a dick." So, that works immediately. Oh, wow, wow, wow.
And that's it.
Wow. And then Hank shows up with some super evolved ants, and they beat the crap out of Kang. Very violent insects. So then the good guys are going to be going home through a portal, but then Kang's going to pop out again and start beating the crap out of Scott. Oh, no. Yeah, and Hope's going to pop back in to help out, and the portal's going to close behind her. Oh, yeah, Hope. I forgot she was in there. Me too, sir. So then they manage
The
to
writer.
defeat Kang, and
Me
maybe
too.
he's dead, maybe. Wow, so they're stuck in the quantum realm, huh? They sacrifice themselves? No,
Should've
the portal
been how
can
it
just
ended.
reopen, so they go home. Oh. Okay, I thought there would be some consequences or something. There's consequences, sir. The guy with the yellow beam thing for a head died. Yeah, you're right. And so that's about it. What do you think? Well, I mean, Kang is supposed to be the next big bad guy, right? And so far we've seen him get killed in Loki, and in this one he gets beat up by a bunch of bugs. Yeah, well, there is going to be a post-credit scene of a bunch of him in a bunch of different costumes. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That is threatening and not hilarious in any way. I think people are really going to like this. Me too.
I know there's a lot of you that like the movie. I hate it. It's right above Thor: Love and Thunder as one of the worst MCU movies. As far as the top 8, I did this on Discord. I think I did it on Twitter as well. I ranked the most recent 8 movies in the MCU. And Thor: Love and Thunder is at the bottom. Quantumania is at is above that. And Eternals is above that. This movie made me like Eternals, guys. That's how bad this movie is for me. Eternals is now a better movie because of this one. I think the reason I hate this movie, I don't want to say hate, I just say dislike very much, because Kang is very good in the movie. Jonathan Majors as this Kang is good. He's Kang the Conqueror, but I'm like, are we going to see other Kang the Conquerors or just different versions? Because that end credit scene, if you've seen it, again, spoilers throughout all this, but if you saw the end credit scene, it's very cringy with his acting as the other 3 main Kangs. But you see all the other Kangs in this arena of Kangs. I can't remember what they call it, but I'm excited for that, what that could be. I think we'll look at Kang as far as a villain in a different light, because it's not just one Kang. It's so many more, and they're all a little bit crazy. So that's something to look forward to. But Cassie, annoying. She was the most annoying character of all these kid characters they're bringing into the MCU. Super annoying. She served no purpose. No one learned a lesson in this film. There's no consequences of any kind. They just go to the quantum realm like Jumanji, and they escape. And then they just have a birthday party. A bunch of birthday parties at the end. It's like no one learned anything. Cassie didn't learn anything. Like, she did all this, for the most part, with Hank and with the Wasp, the young one, and Evangeline Lilly's character. Hope? God, why can't I remember names? With Hank and Hope, she does all this and she creates it, completely forgetting all the things that happen at the end credit scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp. But forget all that, and she learns nothing from all this. Like, there's a moment where she kind of says how it's all her fault, and Scott's like, no, it's not. I wish the movie ended the original way, where it was supposed to, which was Scott and Hope being stuck in the quantum realm. They gotta find them. But they just changed all that up because they now have this map to find them, so you can't do that ending now. But it would have made more sense. It would have given Cassie more of an arc in whatever future movie she goes into, if she's trying to find her dad and find Hope. I don't know, just would have made her a more interesting character than just this kid who says dad in the most annoying way possible, and doesn't have anything really going for her. I didn't care about her at all. Like, I like the small kid version of Cassie way more than this girl. And I haven't seen any other movies that Catherine Newton was in, but nothing worked here. Nothing worked here for her. And I know it's mostly the script's fault, because the script is horrible. But yeah, that's kind of how this was for me. I did not like this movie. Also,
but when they have it all fixed up and she touches the ship, it gives her all these visions of Kang conquering and murdering people.
Haven't we seen that before? You know, someone touches something and sees what the bad guy is going to do and what they're really about. And then they kind of have a change of heart. Haven't we seen that before? Age of Ultron, anyone? Wanda? Yeah, it's happened before. Now Marvel's just kind of plagiarizing themselves and taking things that they've done before and putting it in other movies. They're just, has it gotten that bad? I know it's 31 movies in, but has it really gotten that bad where they have no more creativity in how they go about this? It's just annoying. I spent so much money to go see this movie, guys. Most of the family went. Me, my boys, my wife. My daughter was at a little conference, so she wasn't there. I told her about it. I said, just wait for Disney Plus. But I spent so much money to see this movie, and it was a big disappointment. And I cared about none of the characters. No one. Kang was cool. But you know what? MODOK, I was actually okay with MODOK. It wasn't a complete train wreck. The VFX for MODOK is bad, but it doesn't look as bad if you're watching like some of the pictures of the screen of him. Don't do it justice. It's bad, but it's not so bad I couldn't, like I had to look away. It's not that bad. The scene towards the end, again, spoilers, when he dies, which was stupid. Because I'm like, there's so much more you could do with him in a future movie. Who knows where? But I just feel like there was more. But when he dies, that part was actually funny. That was one of the funniest moments in the movie, actually. A lot of the humor in this movie did not work. I don't know if it's because of the change in setting or whatnot. It just wasn't as funny as the other two movies. First movie is the best movie for me. Ant-Man and the Wasp is fun. This one, I don't know. I would probably watch this one before I watch Ant-Man and the Wasp. Maybe. But this is one of the weakest trilogies of the MCU for me. And it's even compared to Thor, which is insane, considering Love and Thunder. That's just me, though. A lot of you guys loved it. I understand that, but let me know your thoughts on the pitch meeting here. He hits at pretty much everything. There's no consequences for any of the characters. There's no character arcs in this film. Everybody's the same as the way that they started. And that's the part that was like, that was a complete waste of time. This movie really was just to promote Loki. That was pretty much the whole thing. It was kind of to promote Kang a little bit, but it was mainly to promote Loki. The end credit scene for Loki at the end. Pretty much what it was. So this could have been a TV show for all I cared. They should have done a Kang solo film. That's what they should have done. Do a Kang solo film and make us kind of root for Kang, kind of the way that we were. I was kind of rooting for Thanos for a minute there, but that's just me. Just me, my 2 cents. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the end screen. More videos you can watch down there. And I'll see you guys as always for the next video. Take care.